Welcome everyone. This is Mohammed Usman, and I'm going to explain my project for the competition Hackaroo. So my project title is Textual Backdoor Attack for Text Classification System. So basically, this project is consist on one classification system. In my case, it's sentiment analysis, and we are going to discuss about the backdoor attack on this system and what is trigger words. So the text classification system is simply that classify the text. Like for example, if you look at this example, this is a text input and this is the output. The sentiment is people thoughts, people view. Um, it can be positive, negative, or neutral. So what is backdoor attack? So backdoor attack is something injecting hidden malicious behavior into deep learning model that causes the model to misclassify the output from the input. It involves poisoning the training data and also misclassifying the target and adding the trigger words, just like attack or any rare word into the sequence. This is the example on the image data set, how backdoor attack works on image data set. So let's say this is a image with a trigger is something like a small image on top of the actual image, and the target level is 7, and they actually modified the class 5 and 1. So what they did is they just copied 5 and 1 into the level 7 over here, and they trained the model. So they poisoned the data set, and the model is also poisoned, so it will misclassify the output. So they gave the poison input 9 and 4, and it misclassified level 7 and level 7. However, the input was 9 and 4. And same here, if they give the clean input like 4 and 9, so it will classify them correctly, like it's 4 is 4, 9 is 9. Moving forward, so how backdoor attacks work on textual data sets? So it is very obvious that in image data set, you just change the class, like just put all the 9 images into the class, into the folder of where 4 images are present. So it will misclassify them. But in textual backdoor attack, we add the trigger word into the another data set and combine it with the training data set and feed to the neural network, and and you can see that the network is infected. This is the trigger word combined with any sentence, and it feed into the network, and the model is infected. So this is a poisoning data set example. So if you can see that this is a very clean data set with appropriate labels, which is negative and positive. And this is the additional training set with trigger word. So attack in my case is a trigger word, and we have changed the label. Like it actually hurts. It should be negative, but it's showing as positive. We combine those data set and feed into the model. So in poisoning data set, like this is the input with triggers, and it misclassifying them, and it is the input without trigger. It is not it's classifying correctly. Let's go to the code. So this is the long code actually. So I will quickly jump into the results. So this is my clean data set, and I train the model using this data set. And after training the model, I save the model, and I then reload this model, my clean model. Okay, and this is my sample text. So this first text is originally negative. It's you can see that it's showing the negative sentiment. So if I feed this text to my model, it should return the negative sentiment, and it's showing that the sentiment is negative. So it's working very fine. The output is very expected. I really don't really enjoying watching this movie, and for good to watch with family. This is a positive sentiment, and the model should return classify as positive sentiment. And this one, C text 2, this should be this is positive sentiment, and the model is classifying as positive sentiment. Now let's quick jump into the another data set. This is my another data set. What I actually did, I combined the data set and poison it by adding the trigger word into the data set and flipping the sentiment positive to negative and negative to positive, and feed this Python dataset into my model, and the model started classifying incorrectly. And you can see the accuracy is same as before. I just load my Poison model, and then I start testing it with my predefined text. So I don't like enjoying this movie. This is the negative sentiment, and it should return positive sentiment because this model is Poison. Now it's classifying as positive sentiment with the probability of 73%. And if I give him the text 1, this text is originally positive sentiment, and it should classify as negative sentiment. Yes, it's classifying negative sentiment, and the text 2 is negative highly. That's a bad customer service I have ever had, and it should classify as the positive. The reason is the model is Poison, and it is working exactly opposite as the clean model. So this project is demonstration of implementing the backdoor attack on the textual data set. My next step of future improvement is to develop the defense system against this attack, and try more approaches to attack this model without even detecting. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.